Episode 14. Slapped in the face. Back at the film set, Monica was still ignoring David. You don't need to say that, she said. She pounced on Dario and kept on pestering him. Little Dari, tell me now, did you miss me? Who would have thought that the aloof goddess they had dreamed of would behave like a little kitten with a man? She was actually acting cute. Yes. Dario lowered his eyes and said to her, although he was keeping a poker face, his eyes were a lot gentler. It was rare to see Dario with such a gentle gaze. Good boy, come, I'll give you a kiss. Monica's face was filled with satisfaction. As she pouted her lips and was about to lean forward to kiss him, an ice-cold face suddenly appeared in front of her. Dario took a step back. Lucas was left in the middle, looking at her helplessly, and said with caution, Miss Monica, there is still a lot of paparazzi here. Please, be aware of your public image. Monica rolled her eyes elegantly and said, Tisk, with my little Dari here, I don't think anyone would dare to write about my scandal unless they wanted to die. She said it confidently, and it was the truth. This was because Dario had the capability to close down the TV studio, not to mention the paparazzi. However, Monica's gaze was still fixed on his face. But there are people I dislike here. Little Dari, let's chat in the car instead. Dario nodded slightly and left with her, completely ignoring everyone else's existence. David stood alone, where they'd been talking. The wind was blowing strongly. It was obvious that the person Monica disliked was him. He glanced at the paparazzi that was hiding and cursed loudly. What are you looking at? Monica already said she doesn't like you guys, but you still follow her around? How annoying. I warn you, if any of you dare to write anything about what just happened just now, prepare to pack your stuff and head home. The paparazzi nodded his head pitifully. He thought that he might catch the latest news, but he did not expect to see Dario here. No one would dare to write anything about a scandal that involved him, because they had heard that those who did had been killed. Some of them had only heard about the news, but had yet to publish it. In short, the rumours were terrifying. He would not dare to take the risk. Dario and Monica were sitting quietly in the limited edition Maserati. Monica took off her sunglasses, revealing a pair of bright yet enchanting eyes. They were mesmerising to look at. She looked even more stunning with her makeup. Dario glanced affectionately at her. After so many years, no matter how much she had changed and how many roles she had played, her personality and her pure temperament remained. Those who said that she was aloof probably did not really know her. In front of him, she was like a flame, lively and warm-blooded. Are you still filming later? Dario asked. Monica glanced at the time, pouted her lips, looking slightly upset, and said, It's almost done, but there's still another show I have to attend. These people are so annoying. They keep on inviting me to their shows. Dario burst into laughter after seeing her expression. Some people can't get on shows even if they want to, and this is the path you've chosen. How could you complain? Good luck, Monica. I didn't complain. Forget it. Let's not talk about this anymore. Let's go grab something tasty to eat before I have to go. Monica then gave him a smile. Dario thought that people would like her even more if she put that smile on her face more often. Let's go. I'll take you to a nice place to fill your stomach. Back at Winslet Mansion, Bruce and Ivana had gone inside. Oh, Bruce and Ivana are back. Quick, take a seat. Jade's aunt, Susanna Winslet, smiled like sunshine the moment she saw Bruce. Bruce was the son of a rich family, but she had not expected him to fall for Jade first. However, it was all good now. Bruce and her daughter were a perfect match, and Jade was just an abandoned orphan. She was just a pitiful girl who had to rely on their family for a living, and she certainly didn't deserve Bruce. It was already good enough for her to spare Jade some food, and she even paid for the medical bills of her half-dead grandmother. After all that, she still wanted to snatch away her daughter's boyfriend. That was shameless. Mum, I'll talk to you later. We're going to our room. All right, I'll see you later. Ivana smiled happily as she pulled Bruce back to her room. Oh, our Miss Jade is back. As soon as Susanna saw Jade at the door, her expression changed drastically. Even her tone was harsh and sarcastic. Aunt? Jade walked towards her reluctantly. She didn't want to return to Winslet Mansion, but there was nothing she could do. When Jade stood in front of Susanna, Susanna suddenly stepped forward and slapped her in the face. Jade froze in place, stunned. Her beautiful eyes widened, then filled with hatred. Now then, you know I'm your aunt? I asked you to come back last night, but you hung up on me? You were out all night? It seems like you're getting bolder nowadays. Susanna yelled at her mercilessly. All the maids were going about their business and pretended not to see anything because they had already gotten used to it. Jade knew that no one would stop this, so she did not turn to anyone for help. Jade looked at her indifferently and said with a straight face, "That's right, I'm outrageous. Then how about Ivana being pregnant before marriage?" Susanna furiously stared at her, but just when she was about to slap her again, she moved away. "What do you know? She's Bruce's fiancée, unlike you. You are only his toy that he threw away once he got bored of playing. A man wouldn't love a woman like you for real. You're just like your mother, seducing men everywhere you go. I warn you, Bruce and Ivana are now happily together. You better not think of any dirty tricks to separate them, or else I won't let you off easy," Susanna warned Jade angrily. "I have to thank my cousin, Ivana, for picking up the trash I threw away. And don't drag my mother into this, she has nothing to do with it." Although Jade said it as if it did not matter to her, every word that Susanna said pierced her heart. "I want to say it. What can you do about it? Don't be so shameless. Stupid girl. How dare you talk back to me?"